What is going on, guys? Tonight we have two really good matchups in the NBA playoffs. We have the Celtics and the Knicks game one, and then we also have the Thunder and the Nuggets to follow their game one as well. Apologies for my lack of videos the last few weeks. I was actually out sick for a full week, the week of Easter or so, and then I went away on a 2-week work trip. So apologies that I haven't posted any videos on here, but I have been posting plays in the Discord server the last few weeks for the free and premium members. So if you're not in the Discord yet, the Discord itself is free to join. The link to join is in the description below. But if you want to be a premium member, if you want to see all of my slips and every single bet that I place every day, that link to join is in the description below as well. I charge $10 a week or $20 a month, but I'm constantly giving away free trials and discounts. So feel free to reach out to me in the comments or in a DM in Discord or something, and I'll hook you up with some sort of discount or free trial for my premium subscribers. So let's take a look at the injury news today for these two games, heading over to RotoWire. Knicks Celtics, no injury news. Nuggets Thunder, no injury news. Makes it easy for us. I love when we see that, especially in the NBA playoffs. So now that we can just jump right in to the plays for tonight. So the first play that I'm going to be on is Russell Westbrook over 15.5 points and assists. Now this line was 14.5 late last night when I posted it for the premium subs. Basically, he's playing 25 plus minutes per game in the playoffs, so I'm going to filter for games on this season where he's played 25 or more minutes. I'm going to take it a step further and filter for games where both Murray and Jokic are active, so it's not skewing results when one or both of these guys is out. You can see he's gone over in 32 out of 39 games this season, averaging 20.4 PNA in this sample. That's way over his 15.5 number. That's probably why it started at 14.5 and got bumped up a little bit. Some sharp money is on this play. It wouldn't be shocked if it goes up even more, especially with the minutes he's been getting. We can even filter even further and only look at away games, and it goes to 14 out of 20. It's not as great as the 80-something percent, 82% that we had before, but it's still a very strong trend when we're getting over 60% on the hit rate. Next play I'm going to touch on, same game, we're going with Old Faithful, SGA under 32.5 points. Now, I've been on this play the entire season. I know a lot of people hate taking the under on SGA, but it has been a money printer when Chet Holmgren is active. So if we filter for games with Chet Holmgren in this year, and look at the full season, he has gone under in 25 out of 34 games when Chet is playing. Holmgren takes up a decent handful of usage from him, and pretty much SGA doesn't have to do as much when Holmgren is on the floor because Chet is going to get his, and he's going to take away they play very well in the pick and roll, and they just play really well together. And so it just takes away from SGA getting a ton of points. He's still very involved. He still probably gets close to that 30-point number. But you see here, 25 out of 34 games, he has gone under 32.5 points when Chet is playing. There actually have been 2 or 3 games in here where Chet started the game and then got injured in the first or second quarter, and SGA finished the game himself, so that actually skews the number against this trend even more. So I like this play a lot, and especially if this game turns into a blowout, which Vegas surprisingly thinks it will, with a 9.5 point spread. I personally think it stays close, but the Nuggets will play some pretty good defense on SGA tonight, so I'm going to keep riding this trend that he goes under. Third play I'm going to be on, same game. This is my last play for this game, at least for this video. I'll have some more slips posted for the premium subscribers later on tonight with more plays in this game and the earlier game too. But for purpose of this video and the free members, this is the third play and final play for this game. So we're going with Michael Porter Jr. over 12.5 points and assists. So if you look at the last 7, well, actually, let me take off my filters here really quick. All the filters. So he's actually gone over in each of the last 8 head-to-heads against the Thunder. He averages 19.9 points and assists per game. He's probably going to play about 30 minutes or so tonight if the game stays close. That seems to be what he's been playing in the playoffs. So I'll filter for games where he's played, let's say, 29 or more minutes. Obviously, all 7 games, but we'll look at the full season. So he's gone over in 61 out of 68 games when he's played 29 or more minutes. We'll filter for games with Murray and with Jokic, so it doesn't skew any of the results for us. So it goes over the 44 out of 51 games. If you look at away games, it's 22 out of 25 away games this season in this scenario. So this MPJ over 12.5 points and assists. Solid play tonight. I don't love it as much as the other two because this one's more of just a head-to-head thing, and we're kind of hoping he gets these minutes. I'm not fully convinced he sees 30-plus minutes, but that seems to be the trend that we've been seeing in the playoffs for him. And then the final play here is in the first game. We're going with Derek White over 19.5 points and rebounds. So if you look at the playoffs over the last 2 seasons, Derek White plays about 38 plus minutes per game. Obviously, Vegas thinks this might get out of hand, just like the other game with a 9-point spread towards Boston. But in the event it stays close, even if it is a blowout, he's going to get his minutes. So pretty much, if you look at the last 2 seasons in general, where he's played 38 or more minutes, it's been 14 out of 17 games this year. And going back to last year, 9 out of 11 games. So that's 25 or 20, what was that, 23 out of 28 games in the last 2 seasons when he's played 38 or so minutes. Now, if we filter for games with Jaylen Brown and with Tatum this year, he's gone over in 10 out of 12. So it's just a solid trend overall. So I'm going to be going with this Derek White over 19.5 points and rebounds. Heading back to the main page here, I'm just going to recap my 4 plays really quick for you guys. But before I do that, be sure to subscribe to the channel and drop a like. I'm trying to grow this back up. Obviously, I've been away for a few weeks, so my metrics are going to take a bit of a hit. And then also join the free Discord server too, so you can see all of my plays every day and some extra free content as well. My 4 plays tonight, we'll start in the first game. Derek White over 19.5 points and rebounds, like I just talked about. And then in the later game, Westbrook over 14.5 points and assists. SGA under 32.5 points, and Michael Porter Jr. over 12.5 points and assists. Best of luck on your plays tonight, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the Discord server and posting your wins.